So today I am installing this AutoVox backup camera on my wife's 2013 Chevy Sonic hatchback. This kit comes with the backup camera, and they want you to install it over the license plate, so something like that. So for me, the trick here with the hatchback is, how do I run the wire? So I decided to drill a hole behind the plate and fish the wire through that. So I'll show you what I did. In order to do that, I had to loosen up this the interior panel, and there's a few body clips. So let's see, there's one there, another one there, and the same on the other side. Right there. To do that, I used, so I had some handy tools that make it a lot easier, but you can use a screwdriver and pop it loose, just be careful. There was also a screw inside this pocket here. You can see the hole there, so I had to take that out. So luckily with this kit, the connection is very narrow, so I was able to drill a nice small hole, feed the wire through, fish it out, and I ran it up along here. So next thing I'm going to do is hook in this wiring harness you see here. So this will plug into there, and then I'm planning on tucking all the excess wire up inside this body panel here. And then I'm going to run the wire. Up along the edge here, and I'm going to come down on the hinge, and I'll check back with you and show you that. Alright, I'm mounting the camera up above the license plate. I pulled the backing off the adhesive. I made some marks here where I wanted to position it. Pulled the backing off, set it on there, and I went ahead and put some silicone around this wire to kind of seal that off from any exhaust fumes entering the car. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off the adhesive and mount the plate, and it should be good. Okay, so I plugged in the harness and I ran the wires around the window here, and I'm going to go ahead and run the wires through this factory hole, through this cavity and out to this to the factory boot here. So I ran this wire through here, and I'll snake these through and end up with something like this. And then have them come out this rubber, and I'll poke a little hole in here, and then run them down and around to the brake light. And there's two wires here, as you can see. So I got one that needs to go to the backup light to power the camera, and then I'll have to run this other cable back inside and run it up through the interior. I was able to pull the wires through, so I have them through that cavity. I have them coming through this rubber boot, and I poked a little hole, and I'm bringing the power line down to the brake light here. And that leaves me with the camera line. So I found I was able to get a wire to go through this little body cavity here, and now I'll use that, and I'll snake the camera wire back into the interior here, and then I can run that wire up through the interior. Alright, I was able to snake this wire, the camera wire, through this body cavity. So I have it coming out here now, so I can run that up the interior. Now the power line, I have it coming down the outside, down to the brake light here. And I'll show you real quick. There's two screws on the outside here, and then what you want to do, there's two posts here into two rubber grommets just going straight back. So I already have this loosened up, but you just want to pull it straight ahead and pop it out. And I'll show you that those posts are here, so you can see there going into the grommet there. And I went ahead and wired it up into the backup light, And now let's give it a try. Hit the unlock button, powers that up, and if you can see it, look at that. The camera's live. Alright, I got everything buttoned up here. You can see the wires running down here I showed you earlier. This interior wire I ran back through and went down a bunch of interior seams. I went down here, and then I went down along below the door trim. So came in here and went down here, and you can't see it there, it's kind of dark, but anyway, went down below the door jamb trim, and up to the camera, which I have mounted there, and you can see got power. And the base mounted on real nice. The Autovox base mounted on real nice with just a little suction cup. Seems pretty solid. And ran the wire down the seam here. And everything's working good. One more thing I wanted to show you, and I was backing out of the garage here. This Autovox has pretty good visibility at night. I mean, it's dark out, and my backup lights are lighting it up, and I can see everything back there, so pretty impressed.